So my friend, or some reason, like, got mad at me because we were like playing this game. I mean, they were just playing game, like talking about, this documentary came on the TV about Black African American history, and I didn't know nothing about African American history. And then they're looking at me like, you're not black. And I'm like, yeah, I am a refugee. I'm not, like, I don't know nothing about this country. Okay, how do you expect this refugee person to come here and know all this stuff about African American, about what happened? Listen, I was in a refugee camp. I was born in a refugee camp. It was worse than a ghetto place over here, like in a ghetto neighborhood or whatever. I'm a refugee. And when I was in that little camp, I did not know there were African American people in the United States. Okay, how I am gonna know about the slavery or people being brought to United States and they were slave and all these horrible things. Like, dude, I don't know shit about that. I don't know nothing about your history. I got my own history, being born in a refugee camp and all that stuff. That's my history over there and my country. But I know we're all black people. Black people, y'all think that when other black people that are African or whatever came here, that everybody should just know about your history. It doesn't work like that. There's some people who don't even know that you guys exist in the United States. There's kids like us. Nobody taught us history. Nobody even taught us African history when I was in Africa. When I was in a refugee camp, I didn't know about no history about African history. I just know about, like, I just try to learn ABC or something. Like, I just try to learn English to speak. How am I supposed to know that? Oh, I didn't even know my own history. I just know that my mom and dad are from Africa and all my tribe and stuff. And when I grew up, that's when I started knowing more about, like, African culture and all of that. I just know that I was in Africa. I was a refugee kid. Like, I don't know anything about nobody's history, okay? Nobody cared about that stuff. But when you come here, these people expect you to know, like, okay, I respect that. I respect Martin Luther King, yeah, and I respect all the leaders and all the people that die for African American, for all the black people, I guess. I don't know. So do not sit there and look at me like, oh my God, like I'm racist. How am I gonna be racist? I'm not racist. So you black calling me racist because I'm a refugee. I never heard of that. Do not call refugee people racist because I'm black and you're black and now I'm racist because I don't know nothing about African American. That kind of like crazy. Like, chill out. I was worried about what to eat, And now it's 2016. Nobody care about racist stuff. I don't think so. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna talk about American stuff because I'm already here in this country. I love this country, and then I just try to learn how to live in this country, how to follow the rule, follow the law. When you're a refugee, when you're a refugee, we didn't have like a stop sign where you see stop and then you stop. But in here, when you drive and you see stop, you automatically stop. You already trained for centuries to learn to be in a system like that. So why don't you just follow the rule and chill out? That's all you have to do. It's hard for me. I have to learn, like, you gotta call 911 when there's emergency, and then you gotta stop when you see a stop. In a refugee camp over there, these people have a chance to drive, and they probably, if they see like a red light and they see nobody coming, these people are just gonna drive and be like, why am I stopping? And there's nobody coming. They just use their common sense. But in here, it's a rule. You cannot just drive. You cannot cross a red light because it's red light and there's nobody coming. You cannot do that. But a refugee person will probably do that because they're like, but it's nobody coming. So why don't I just go? We have to learn how to follow the rules. And it's not about, I don't want to deal with this history stuff. What happened in the past? Why can't people leave whatever happened in the past, leave it alone? Like, that is, I'll be right back. Stay tuned for more.